Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay. So you already have the Kong.
Yep.
And as long as she likes it, that's great. I've just never had very good luck getting my dogs to like it. These are compressed rawhides, okay? The nice thing about these is the dogs don't chew off big hunks. They just chew off little bits of them. They're not messy. They come in big. This would even be too small for her in my opinion. The bigger, the better. You want big versus small. My 5-pound Pomeranians carry around bones this big. I mean, I would just rather have bigger. Isn't she adorable? That's Dr. Misty. These are fine, except for a lot of golden retrievers will chew off the knots. So if she's a knot chewer, she can't have these. These are great too for the kennel. This is a rawhide that's stuffed with chicken. So they chew and chew and chew, and the chicken squishes out, and I think that's great fun too. This is an edible bone. They're fine. This is a cornstarch bone. They're fine. Once again, I've never had good luck with them with my dogs, but whatever works. These I've had great luck with. This is a pressure treated real bone. Okay, so it's pressure treated so it doesn't splinter. You can put your squirt cheese, your peanut butter, your whatever you want to put in here either if she gets tired of the Kong or if you want to switch them out or however that works. Okay, these are things you want to avoid. These pieces, they're just sharp, nasty, horrible colors. And the other thing you want to avoid is something like this, because it gets stuck here. We removed many of them.
Really?
So, yes. So, and then high quality, the dental flosses work really well too. They're knots on both ends, and then they have strings, and the dogs toss them and play with them, and they run the strings through their teeth or whatever. Those are great toys.
You're not just flying. I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
They're like
rope toys.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they do make a ton of the one that you got that doesn't have the stuffing is great. They also make a lot of Kong makes a lot of non-destructible toys. Yeah. So those work really well too. So yeah. So toys around the house. Not so many that she doesn't know what's her toys and what's not. Toys that only stay in her kennel. Usually 2 or 3 of those.
And then when we're out of her space, that she's attached to us.
Yes. She is attached to you or baby Gaiden in the same room. She has to be under direct supervision at all times or she needs to be in her kennel.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, doll baby girl. Yep. So the other thing that you want to do is spend a lot of time handling her face and putting your fingers in her mouth to get her used to that. Handling her feet. So get her used to having her feet, pushing out her nails like you're going to trim them, but just getting her used to feeling that pressure and things like that. So, yes, you're a good girl. Yes, she's beautiful. Wow. So, yeah, no, I think she's got a great temperament. She looks good on physical exam, and I think you're off to a good start. What I made you here was a puppy book.
Okay.
So this has everything in it. So around the 11th, she needs to come in for her next vaccine. And then every 3 weeks until she's 21 weeks, she comes in for some vaccine. When you get it, she is heartworm negative, and we are going to give her a heartworm pill today. And then when you get, her fecal is negative. Let me write that down. But the next time, not the next time, but the time after, you should bring in another one at no charge to you, just to be sure we didn't miss anything.
Okay.
16. Okay, so she's negative. And then we'll get her on some Sentinel. Okay. Questions that I did not answer.
Next door neighbor has a fenced in yard, a 3-year-old German Shepherd.
Okay.
He has PTSD.
Okay. The German Shepherd does?
The German Shepherd does.
Okay.
So he has attacked a golden retriever that a neighbor walks by in front of the house. He got out, went after him. So he's been coming to the fence aggressively. I know this dog really well. I helped take care of it while they were in the hospital.
Okay.
So they're a lovely couple. They adopted the dog. It was their ex-son-in-law who offed himself in front of the dog, which is what caused the dog's PTSD.
Nice. Okay.
So they've taken it in. And so he's real shy around people, but he likes other animals. So he's been aggressive at the fence.
Okay.
When I say aggressive, he's a German Shepherd.
He wants to fence fight.
He's got a large voice, and he's checking her out. So how how soon can I, or how would I go about?
Okay, so do you have a relationship with this particular dog?
I do.
Does he like you?
He does.
He does, perfect, okay. I would wait until she's more settled in the household. And then what I would do is I would bring the German Shepherd into your yard and then introduce them with, will he take treats and things from you or?
Sometimes.
Okay, so up the ante, use steak, use ham, use something that you know he'll eat. And start off with them very far apart. And do not stop until he will take treats from you and get calm. Okay, and then gradually what you do is you work them closer and closer together. So basically what he'll do is associate your yard and this dog with something positive. And that's what we want.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to take time.
Take time, so approximately.
It just, I don't know the dog, so.
Well, I mean, as far as when I start the process.
Oh. I would probably, well, you're going to know when you feel like she's settling into the household, meaning you have a good routine, she's having very few accidents, you have a great relationship with her, then it would be time to introduce something new.
Okay.
Yep, I just don't want to do anything to jeopardize.
Maybe after I see you the next time, and I'll bring it up again.
Yeah, that, I will not be here when you do the next time, but Dr. Missy will be, but I will be here the time after. So that'll be about 12 weeks. And I was going to say between 12 and 15 weeks would be my guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to do anything with her until after her first spear period, which is now through 10 weeks. Yeah, we don't want to do anything that's going, because that can ruin a dog forever if she has a bad experience. So we want to keep everything positive, everything happy. We don't want her to have a bad experience if we can avoid it.
Okay.
That being said, I want her to get socialized. So if you have friends that have well taken care of pets, people that have little kids, you want to get this puppy around a lot of different people, a lot of different dogs, but you want to do it safely because she is not up to date on her vaccines. We never know when her maternal antibodies that she got from her mom are going to be low enough that our shot takes effect. And that's why we vaccinate them every 3 weeks, because we never know where that window is going to be, and it's different for every puppy. So it is important that we don't walk her around the neighborhood, that we keep her in your yard, we don't take her to the soccer field, we don't take her to a dog park until at least after her 15-week vaccines.
Okay, and that's approximately?
That is 3/25.
March 25th? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So socialize her, get her out and about, just do it safely. Okay. Yeah. If you take her to the pet store, put her in the cart. Don't let her walk around the floor because other dogs have been there. And I don't know. I see lots of dogs in the pet store that don't look real well taken care of to me. So we just don't want to expose her to something until she's fully vaccinated. So, okay. Yep. Other than that, she looks great. So, yep, just a little tune-up with the kennel and the eating, and I think that you'll be doing well.
I hope I can do everything that you talked about.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
We're going to be going over this a couple times. So.
Okay. No, and if you have questions, just call. We do this a lot, and I know we go through a lot of information the first visit. It's very overwhelming. So it's better to call than to